Hi everyone, Mary at Espresso Press Design. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to do a quick partial demo of this probably final wax paper technique that I showed last time. A little show and tell of my craft show items. I'm at the point where I have to do 3 a day to have enough products. So I started on that. Had our second meeting and craft show group project. We did iris folding, which is something I never heard of. And I'm surprised I managed it, but I did. And I took a bunch of my stuff because they're all craft show veterans, and I told them I was so nervous that I almost canceled, and they said they had never seen anything like the things I do, and they thought I would do well and don't get so nervous, and gave me a lot of encouragement. So I still jumped off the cliff and I'm still flying in midair. We'll see how it goes. So the one lady was so nice, she saw this and she took it around and started showing everyone. So that was very nice. And I can't wait to tell you about my trip, but here are some new things. These are just little tea holders. And I kind of didn't like the idea of just plopping something on the front, so I came up with a little tag attachment here, a little tag. And I'm also not too fond of ribbon, so I really wanted to come up with some other idea for a topper in the hole, you know, that holds the, and the tea bags are just in the center there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a fold. Very simple. These are an oldie but a goodie, and you can use one single-sided paper, 6x6. I have some other ones with double-sided paper, but in the end I think I'll probably end up doing more like this and not filling them. The people can fill them on their own. And then I did these started out as these are some handmade paper note cards, embossed. And these started out as the envelopes for the note cards, but my envelope punch is still driving me crazy. I only had 4 sheets of 6x6, and then the envelopes came out different sizes. So I turned these into tea envelopes. And then I still have to make the envelopes for this 4 note card set. And then I used the last envelope, made another little tag and note card sticker gift set. Here's another little card I'll probably do. I can't remember if I showed that. Just an embossed leaf, simple. And then here's my bookmarks. Some of them and my packaging idea I came up with. These are, I forgot to show these last time. And I don't have a book handy. Let me see. Yes, I do. Just a second. So, this is just packaging. Book page on the cover. Poked a little hole, put a split. And this is one of my junk books. And there's a back. I took some of my waxed stickers, cut them out so they have a nice finish. But I can make these in all kinds of colors. I can use my Mamagami paper. I can use the waxed vignettes. I can use these wax stickers. I can just use die cuts. And I'm not planning on, I'm just gonna throw these in a basket or on a tray or something, and that's my quickie, very quickie project. If I do the glass magnets, I don't know, because that was going to be my quickie project, but Dollar Tree doesn't sell the large glass stones anymore, and I can order them, and they're not that much, but I would also have to order the magnets because I would want one stronger. So I came up with the bookmark instead. So this is the project. Let me just go over another little idea I had. You know the broken china jewelry? Well, that kind of inspired me. So I did these little vignettes, and they just have two pieces of wax paper on the top to make it look more opaque. But then I bent one and got a crack in it. So, but that's another idea if you want to go for that one. I don't think that needs a video in particular. So for this one, it's just wax paper embossed on the black paper, and I used acrylic medium because I wanted it to dry as clear as possible, but you can see it still looks a little cloudy, but that's okay because in the end it doesn't show up anyway. So I just want to first I cut it and then I embossed it. So I'm going to do that. First I'll show you how I, just very simple. And you could probably use Mod Podge for this as well. This is how I applied it. Hopefully I have enough here. I just use my finger. Spread it out. It's thin as possible, making sure I'm going to get the whole dye area. And then adhered it. I also ran it through the press to get that medium to spread out as much as possible. Or you can use a card, and as you can see, it will keep spreading a little bit. Okay, so that's all I did. I'm going to run over to the machine here and cut this and emboss it, because I want you to see what it looks like before I put the gold on, because it looks like ice. So I have my embossing folder and my die cut. Hope y'all are doing well. Can't wait to tell you about my trip. It almost didn't happen. Story of my life. And when it comes to these, if I want to do an ornament, I have to cut each piece and glue it to the packaging, because it will not cut through the, it won't cut through that many layers. Okay, I'm embossing. So I think you need a dark color, but you might try blues and purples. I forgot this embossing folder needs a special shim. I don't know why they don't make these more standard. I prefer the ones that don't require so much fiddling around. Okay, I only ran that through once. And here we go. Look at that. Looks like ice. Now if you tried like a purple paper or something, that would be gorgeous. Purples, dark blue, for like your winter journal. All kinds of things. Okay, let me just show you part 2 here. Tell you about a little bit of my trip. My husband called me that morning and said, guess where I am? In the car repair shop. You know that noise? We had a noise. Just thought it was winter debris, you know, in the tires. Here it was the brakes and rotors. Luckily he found a repair place open. I'm just using my cap. Let me get a piece of paper here. I'm just using my cap. Wiping my finger off a little. I'm going to swipe over the leaves. So luckily, it was done in time. We only got out the door half an hour late. Met my friend and colleague. We laughed and laughed at old memories. I sure do miss them. Apparently we were special. He said where he works now is nowhere near so much fun, which is kind of surprising. I thought all newspapers were pretty much the same. And I never knew he was such an impressionist. He cracked me up imitating not only me, but his old high school girlfriend from Scotland. Then he asked if he could tell my daughter one of my famous stories from work. I used to work at a newspaper. I began as a photo editor and worked my way up to advertising and publishing and layouts and covers and things like that before I went to school. And or as I was going to school, actually. Kind of started going to school and working at the same time. So he asked my daughter if he could tell the story of a trick I played on our boss. And I don't know what it was, but must have been Halloween, because I was actually the only one that was actually nice to him. I did his mother was an artist. I took and got his mother's paintings framed for him. He asked me to do an illustration for the newspaper for a special edition, which I did. Took me forever. So there it is with the gold. So I don't know, he was just he reminded me of like a Charlie Brown character. So one day it was Halloween and we all had our treat bags on our desks and everything. And I put some rocks in his bag and then told my friend. I didn't remember this part of it, but apparently he was the only one I told because I worked the night shift and I would not see my boss coming in the next morning and seeing what he said when he found the rocks in his treat bag. And here's the funny part. Everyone in the office blamed someone else and not one single person blamed me. No, my name did not come up at all. And to this day, I don't know, I'm kind of partly offended by that. But yeah, if I had known, I might have had if I had known I looked that innocent, I might have had a whole new trajectory in life. You know, I could be in Mexico right now with a bank loot or something. Who knows? But no, everyone blamed another person, and she got the most votes as to who did it. But no, so I put rocks in my Charlie Brown Boss's treat bags. So he told my daughter that story. And then the next day we went to do my photos. Took about 200 photos, and I am so out of practice. Yeah, maybe I got 3 out of 200 that were halfway decent. But I will say it was like 80 degrees, and high noon is not exactly the best time to be hoping for high noon on a bright sunny day. Is not exactly the best time to be doing a photo shoot. You're not getting the beautiful light, you're not getting any atmosphere, nothing. And finally some clouds began to roll in, so that salvaged my one good photo. But all in all, it was fun. The hotel was the most comfortable bed I've ever had in a hotel, and I was amazed, because you know how that is. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, and usually I cannot sleep at all in a hotel. But I slept like a baby. We got to tour a little bit. This is a very beautiful town. Went to a stunningly beautiful church. Yeah, stunningly beautiful church, cathedral. Well, not cathedral, church. But yeah, all in all, had a good time. Got some rest. Got some time away from work, which is what I really needed. And most people probably don't realize that I have been working 6.5 days for the past 4 or 5 years, trying to get all this stuff off the ground and prepare for my new life stage, which hopefully includes retirement. But yes, that's how much I work. I do other blogs, and yeah, so I have 3 shops, 2 or 3 blogs, other things I do, and that's how hard I work. But I was so glad to have some time off. So okay, I don't want to take too much more of your time. I do think this will probably be the last for the wax paper. Amazingly, for some reason now wax paper things keep popping up on YouTube, but I really haven't seen anything new. So I think this will be it, and next time I'll do something different. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your time, and I really do appreciate your time, and thank you for visiting. Thank you for the nice comments. Thank you for the encouragement, and I'll keep you up to date on how all this stuff is going. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.